Hey friends, I'm super excited to be here with you today to create a new 8.5 inch by 11 inch layout using this single 4x6 photo that I had of my daughter with her uncle and soon to be aunt in this picture. She is now her aunt. I'm starting out with this layout with a printable. Every month Ellie comes out with the coordinating printables that are 3 inches by 4 inches, like you could stick into a pocket page, just like in the kit. But you can blow these guys up to create layout backgrounds, and that's what I've done here. I have grabbed a few different inks because what I'm going to start off doing is using this month's new stamp set, which is so super fun, to create some fun things along the edge of this paper. Okay, so I'm using the Wild at Heart stamp here, and I've pulled off the two stamps that I wanted to use first. I also have the summer tape stickers, and what I'm going to do is create like a washi tape looking edge to the bottom left and the top right. Now, the two stamps that I've chosen from the Wild at Heart stamp, they look like washi tape, and you can stamp them in any color you want to, and I'm just going to add them here in different lengths and different colors. You can see there that the colors that I chose are canary, nectarine, there's a bluebird, and a green, which I'll have to figure out what that one is, from Close to My Heart. I just love these inks. Their inks are fantastic, and I use them on almost every project. And they're really matching with the colors in the June 2020 kit and add-ons from LA Studio. So really enjoying using these. You can see that I'm going to add another grouping up here to the top right to balance that out. And then I'm using the summer tape stickers as well. That one says Summer Fun. I use the sunshine one down on the bottom left corner with that yellow in it. And really I'm just being driven by all of the colors in this photo. It's only yellow, some green, and some blues in my photo. And because my background has some orange, I'm also adding orange in there too. So really, really love it. Love just that little detail that those lines with the stamps and the stickers add to those corners. Now, I've pulled out the June 2020 kit, and I love that orange tag. I'm not going to use it for much besides having a pattern on there, the word love, which I just really like, and just having that pop of orange on an otherwise pretty plain background. I am grabbing this month's new paper stack, which is the polka dot paper stack. If you guys haven't seen it yet, it's a paper stack that's 6 by 8.5 inches. It comes in 12 different polka dots. That's it, polka dots. I've also pulled out the Summer Fun. That star pattern is from the Summer Fun paper stack, and that came out in May. So be sure to check both of those out. I'm sorry, I'm using the July 2020 kit here. I'm kind of behind a month with our family's move and everything, and still staying indoors. I've kind of lost track of the months, but everything here is from the July 2020 release. So I'm just layering my paper layers here. I want to kind of put them at a playful angle, and then I'm going to trim them again. Really love that star pattern in the background. I'm trimming it just so you can get a few of the stars in the background. And I'm going to try to slide this in between the layers here. But I really think it should be on the right side because the way it's fitting with my washi tape strips with the photo, it really works better on the right. So there we go. These are the July labels, and they coordinate so beautifully this month. And I'm going to use that lime green one to help me create my title. And I'm grabbing the Title Builder Volume 4 stickers, puffy stickers, because I really want to use the word sunny This photo makes me so very happy because my daughter is just absolutely enamored with my brother, my little brother, and just the way she's looking at him is just priceless. So I want to use the word sunny, and I'm grabbing the Title Builder Volume 4 stamp to stamp the word memories using Bluebird ink by Close to My Heart. And I'm going to place that just underneath of there. I also want to make sure before I stamp that there's nothing I need to put on the left side that would tell me where I needed to stamp the word memories. I also have not added my journaling yet, and I have not trimmed the layout background. You'll see me do that in a little bit because I'm going to add my journaling with my printer, and I want to make sure my layout is still 8.5 inches by 11 inches so I can run that through my printer. There we go. There's my title, Sunny Memories. And my journaling will go directly underneath of my title. Just going to measure here really quickly so that I can get that placement correct. And there's my journaling. I use the font Rough Typewriter, which I really like. So now it's time for me to trim. And you can see here that I'm trimming off the edges of where I've stamped and added that summer tape stickers. Those summer tape stickers. I'm also going to trim a bit off the top. Now you'll notice here that the white paper with the word documented is skinnier and taller than the blue paper. So I want to do something here along the sides to kind of make that fit better on the 8.5 inches by 11 inch navy blue background paper. And what I'm thinking about doing is adding some pattern paper to either side of that documented background or to one side only. But first I want to get my photo placement in here. So I'm adding dimensional adhesive behind the middle and all the four corners. So if I did this, then I could have even edges on the top, the left, and the bottom, and then create a space over here to add that beautiful cerulean blue polka dot pattern. So that's what I'm going to do here. The most important thing when you're using a smaller pattern paper is to just line up the patterns. You can't really tell that you've pieced it together. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm making sure that I cut the polka dots at the same place, and when I adhere that, I'm adhering them overlapping so the pattern just keeps going. Just need to adhere this down really quickly, and then my background will be complete. Okay, since my background's done, I'm going to add a few embellishments, more embellishments I should say, because I already have a few. I want to add the date to the top left up there, and I'm grabbing another June label, just cutting that out to add it just up here, and I think I'm going to take off this little star washi and save that for later. And I want to have some of these elements coming off of the white portion of the page, so I'm making that label go slightly off to the right onto the polka dot. I'm just going to trim this so that it's a little bit smaller and cut the notches here, just so I have that nice label shape. And then I'm adding the date using the navy puffy alphabet stickers, which just came out this month. We have 2 puffy alphabet stickers this month, which I'm really excited about. I'm going to see if I can fit this date on using those dashes. If I can't, then I'll switch to the dots, and I definitely don't think that I can. So I'm just moving those numbers a little bit closer there. So these are super easy to place and pick up. So if you have to move them for any reason, they're easy to move. It's just once they're down for a while that you don't want to touch them because they will rip the paper. Then I'm just going to add the mini stapler to the right side of that label. Now next I want to see what else I can put in here. I really love that green speech bubble die cut, and I want to put that on my photo there. I just have to find something to add to the center of that. And then that die cut from the kit. Now this is from the summer chipboard stickers at Sun, and I really love it. Love it, love it, love it. The summer chipboard stickers are pretty darn awesome. And that fits perfectly on my title, just with the sunny memories. Okay, next I pulled out the puppy heart stickers and tiny shapes and dots stickers to see what other textures I can add to this page. There's not a ton of stuff going on here, guys. I want this to be a clean kind of graphic design, and it definitely feels like that with the background paper and that bold documented word. Now, the speech bubble, the idea that I had for the speech bubble is to use the Wild at Heart stamp and stamp Always Loving This. But Always Loving This has a circle around it. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to ink up my stamp and then wipe off around the circle, making sure that the circle is totally clean before I stamp that on the speech bubble. So it looks pretty awesome. I love it. I'm adding some dimensional adhesive underneath of it to add it to the layout, which I just love. I love how I started out with the washi tape stamps and strips on the edges. That sunny, happy title makes me just as happy as that photo. It definitely has a graphic feel to it, this layout, and I couldn't be happier with the way that it turned out. So I hope you guys really liked watching this quick process video using the LA Studio July 2020 kit and add-ons. Be sure to click the links in my video notes to shop all of the products that I used to create this, and happy creating!